I'm here with Phil Sherman, and we are going to be trying to show him some stadiums and see if he can guess who the creator is.
I gotta think it's either Scotty Warren or Murph. I'm gonna say Scotty Warren.
Chad, you want to make any guesses before I reveal who it is?
But this time, it's not my fault. I can honestly 100% blame this guy.
Hey, I fixed everything. What up, guys? Hopefully everything is working. Oh, that needs to be fixed, huh? All right, let's fix the camera real quick. Yeah. We're gonna call that good for now. Let me drag it over here and see if I can actually fix it. I switched the camera over to 4K and was messing around with overlays for the new game when it comes out. And it did break a bunch of things. Oh, I see the chat needs to be fixed. Hold on. Okay, that's where the chat goes. Let me do this real quick. All right, bear with me. Something's always broken in my streams because I'm that professional. I wonder what else is going to be broken then. All right, who do we got in here? We got Shady Gaming, Mike Zowski. I don't know if I ever said that right. Z-Boy, Murph. How are you guys doing today? Your stream is froze, huh? Interesting. Start the timer for technical difficulties. Well, that's usually what I'm doing is I'm checking everything when that 3 minutes is counting down. Is letting me get ready. Let's take a peek real quick. Let's just see how this looks. I thought I went through and fixed everything. That looks okay. The chat's kind of big there, but whatever, that's fine. I think everything else looks good. Getting ready for the great freeze out this weekend. You guys gonna get a lot of snow too? Oh, look at that. The scoreboard broke a little bit on the size, but I'm not, you know what, since there's no games right now, I'm not even gonna worry about fixing that. Oh, I should do this too. Let's turn some lights on. You guys can actually see me. There we go, looks a little bit better. I got the camera working in 4K now. It was in 1080p before. Now it's in 4K. So you guys can see exactly how ugly I am. By the way, get your Studio 44 mug on Phil's shop. Or not mug, but what is this? What is this thing called? Like a tumbler? It actually does come with a cap and a straw, but I never use it. Either getting a lot of snow or no snow in Pennsylvania right now. So I saw in my hometown in Minnesota, the high for Saturday is like -11 and the low is like -25. That's like before the wind chill or anything. And I'm like, yeah, that's the nice part of living in California. How are the sound levels for you guys? Is the music too loud, too quiet? I messed with a lot of things. No snow here in South Carolina. Just a lot of good golfing. Actually, I don't know. Can you? What's it like in South Carolina right now? Where are you gonna, Shady? Where are you moving to? The music is good. Okay. 50s? That's not bad. I think our day-to-day here is usually, it was kind of warm today. What do we got? Looks like for the next week, we're in the mid-60s. Last week, we had some mid-70s. Pennsylvania to Tennessee. Okay. Nice little change of pace. Not too different, but decently far enough. It's gonna be 1 degree before the wind chill this weekend in Michigan, so -15 with the wind chill. Yeah, Michigan gets it hit hard, especially being squeezed between the Great Lakes like that. You guys probably get like a lot of lake effect snow and that kind of thing too. Oh, that is way too full. Do, 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 do. There we go. Just pulling some other stuff on the other screen. We were going down to 8 degrees in Kentucky. I didn't know Kentucky got that cold. Yeah, not only that cold here. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's like 65 here during the day, so it's not too bad here at all. -1, that's not too bad. So here in California, since I'm from Minnesota, when I leave work, it's in like the low to mid 40s. I just have on my normal uniform, which is just like a short sleeve shirt like this. And people always ask me like, dude, aren't you freezing? And I'm like, no, this is not cold. You guys don't know what cold is. This is totally fine. They think I'm nuts. I was like, I used to do valet outside in Minnesota and Chicago when it was -10 or 20 below the wind, or like before the wind chill. $30 to $40 is a normal day in winter autumn. Yeah. 32 when I woke up, but I climbed to the 50s. 50s isn't bad. 40 would feel tropical right now. Yeah. I was gonna pull up this stadium that Wise Guy sent me. I haven't heard from him in a while, but he said he remixed one of my stadiums. And it's like one from like 24. So I'm interested to see what he did. James Trotter. Okay, so here it is. It says Wise Guy, but it looks like his gamer tag is coming up as J Todd. If your name's James Totterer, I would think J Todd is your name. But I recognize the name Wise Guy too. Yeah, who do you guys think it is now that they got the I think when they're going like the navy and orange, you would think it'd be Tarek Skubal, right? Dude. Did I say that name? What did I just say? Schmitty, what's up? Yeah, I think it's gonna be Skubal. If they're gonna go the orange and blue route. But I don't know. I was gonna say, because they chose that color scheme before. Well, you know what? They could do like a separate. Haven't they done cover athletes before for like a Hall of Fame edition? Because they could have a Hall of Fame edition too with like either one or all three of the guys that made it this year. So I don't know. Either way, I am. I'll be real with you guys. If they don't come out with anything new for Stadium Creator next year, I'm kind of going to reevaluate if I'm going to keep doing this. However, I have been working on stuff that if they do decide to keep going and make it worth it, I am still working on stuff. I've just been kind of avoiding doing videos because I'm just not motivated with how things have gone throughout the last year. And I figured we could just look at them on stream too. If you guys send me stadiums, we'll keep looking at them on stream for now. But I'm probably not going to have any new videos until I know what's going on with Stadium Creator. Just because it's, one, a lot of effort, and two, I have a lot going on, like in my life right now. Which sucks. But I'm also thinking about moving too, so I got to start packing and prepared for that. Probably going to stay in California. There's like a 10% chance I'm going back to Arizona. I mean, I don't even know it's 10% at this point. At one point it was like 90%, and then some stuff happened. Now I think we're gonna stay another year in California, but we still want to move into a cheaper place. Just making one more state in this game, and that's it. To be honest, unless you guys do another challenge build, I'm just making one more. So I know we're just doing the remix of each other's stadiums, and then Phil wants to jump right into his Stadium of the Year and Creator of the Year. And so that's kind of the plan. Is next Tuesday we're gonna take a look at the remix stadiums, and then I think 2 weeks after that is when we're gonna start doing Stadium of the Year and Creator of the Year. I'll have to double check with him to make sure that's what he wants to do, because that's kind of his thing. These next two things are kind of his thing. But that's the way I thought we had figured it out. And hopefully by then, we'll know a little bit more about what's going on. Sorry if that's loud. There's a hair on my microphone. Yeah, but for now, I figured if you guys are making stadiums, you submit it to me. We'll just take a look at them on stream. It's the easiest way to do it. I will say this. If we do get some good information and Stadium Creator gets updates and they fix their shit, I will get back into it hard. I promise you guys I will. Right now, I need to know that it's worth it. So like the one thing I could show you was I started doing graphics. I posted it on Discord too. Where's my mouse? I did start doing graphics for 26. And apparently I can't see them. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. So this is going to be like the new Just Chatting for 26. I kind of made it, you know, with the blue and the orange theme. So I've got that ready. The graphics were fire. Yeah, so this one I made up. The Be Right Back. It's pretty much the same thing. It just kind of has the background. This is I thought this background was pretty cool for the Be Right Back with the blue and orange with the 26 colors. And then of course I got this one for Phil. I'm gonna do stuff with him. And then he'll be on the right side there. I did move over the Sewell 21 thing to the other side. I felt like it made more sense on the left than the right. Not that it really matters that much. You online franchise you're most likely buying? If it comes out on PC, which I'm really hoping, I think it might be another year before it comes out on PC, but I don't know. I really hope it does though. But yeah, there's nothing new in Stadium Creator for a second year. I don't know if I can buy it, if I'm being honest. Like, it almost wasn't worth buying this year. Like, not a lot changed, right? But anyway, yeah, so like I said, I am working on stuff. I just need to know, you know, what's going on with it. Actually, you know what? Let me go back and look at that. Did I have... I did, okay. Do you guys like the new graphics? I just want to make sure the chat was right on this one and lined up how it was supposed to. Yeah, it looks like it's right. I'm only buying if there is SC updates. I'm in the same boat, Flip. I don't... Like I said, if there's no updates, I wouldn't shut down the channel. I can't 100% say what I would do if there's nothing new. Because I'm not going to play Diamond Dynasty, really. I had fun with it last year a little bit when I was back in Minnesota. It gave me something to do to pass the time. But I'm not going to play online against other people. It just doesn't appeal to me. I own like 70 to 80 other games that I have not even played yet. So I'd probably do something with that. I honestly, I don't know what I would do. I'm really hoping we get something though. But yeah, that's the new graphics for 26, assuming that we keep going. Not that, not that. Where are we going? We'll go back to the old one. Because this is our current one. Scoreboard's a little broken, but whatever. Oh, I got this one stadium pulled up too. They really focused hard on Diamond Dynasty, to be honest. They changed the format of it, also probably took more of the team to focus on it, but yeah, so it was because 24, when they did the seasons or whatever, they got really bad reception, and so they really overcorrected hard, but I bet they made a lot of money this year. It seemed like Diamond Dynasty was probably in its best state that it probably has ever been in. So I bet they did really well because people seem to be pretty happy with it. Aside from the people that really wanted to use created stadiums. I keep trying to upload a couple stadiums and nothing. I really hate this current rendition. Sets and seasons were trash. Sub sales were probably insane. Yeah, with the power creep, I would assume that it just brought me even more money back. Because I heard people were going back to old versions of the game back in 24. They were even like changing games, and I did hear that since Trot was one of the few that stuck with it, that's kind of what helped him like blow up. So good for him. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, I'm glad Trot got big because Trot is probably the best. He's like my favorite Diamond Dynasty streamer. Been on one of them anyway. He's just a good dude. He's one of like the few non-toxic streamers that I've seen. Put it that way. That's why I like Trod. As far as I can tell, he's not toxic at all. Yeah, he's playing other games too. I did see him playing backyard baseball, and I can't remember. There was another old school game he was playing. Power creep and worst diamond drop race probably made them bank. Oh yeah, probably. Who's it? The other one, Ray Cheesy, also like, he's pretty chill. I think he just does, there's like a certain mode that he does though that I don't think he spends any money on, but he's really successful too with MLB The Show. And he's pretty chill. The damn chase pack cards. So I got my report, and it was like I finished inning 1, I got through most of inning 2, I finished inning 3, and after that I just dropped off, and you can see that I went back to doing stadium creator stuff when I got back to California. Anyway, let's check out this stadium. This is a remix of my Triggerfish Field, or Huma Huma Nuka Nuka Apua Field, and this was by Wise Guy. It's on there as J Tot too. Okay, but I remember this. I mean, he said he did a little bit of a remix on it, so I wanted to see what he did. Your overall batting average is... I mean, mine was super high too, but I also played just against the CPU. And I think I was playing on like rookie or veteran most of the time. Okay, so I see a couple things he did here. These umbrellas are new. Sailboat's new. He might have changed the trees, I'm not sure. I know I did a lot of tree work out here though. It doesn't look like it. It looks like those are mine. These were all anomalies, I remember that. When I built this building custom. I'd never seen anybody do that before, so I wanted to try it. But do like a fully custom building. Let's see what else. Oh, it looks like I did not have a beach over here. I see it peeking around. This wasn't here with the umbrellas. This I had here. I'm not seeing, the city might be different. It looks the same to me for the most part. Looks like he might have switched up a bit to save memory. I'm just not seeing a lot different that I recognize. Is there anything back here? Oh. Oh, this is new. You put this. I didn't have this here. I don't know if I had... This is part of the stance, right? I don't know if I had these on there or not. Oh, I must have if there's nothing under there. MLB does take some skill, to be honest, like Madness pay to win. I'd make an exception for Stadium Creator if they sold skin packs. I usually try to get all the cards every year. I have like 6 left this year. Had no desire to grind the stubs for them. Yeah. What's up, Rico? Yeah, I wish he was online. It'd be kind of interesting to see what he did. So I wonder if I'm missing stuff. But for the most part, this looks like he added the beaches, like this beach down here, and the umbrellas, and the sailboat. But other than that, I'm not seeing a whole lot. I believe I pulled Otani out of one of the monthly free packs when I finished my live series collection. I remember early on, Schmitty pulled like 3 Otanis, and he finished the live series within like the first like 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, you know what? I don't think I had this playground here. I had the mini golf. That's just a little bit. Bit of a refresh. I remember making this field because I had a hell of a time figuring out what the hell to do in this corner, and I just came up with this jumble of buildings. Which, it looks okay. Yeah, you can hit home runs up to this deck up here pretty easily. Oh, scoreboards. I didn't have these scoreboards up here. That's kind of cool. This was the only scoreboard I had in the stadium. So these are new too. That's cool. I feel like everybody in the stadium could see a scoreboard then too. This one I did have. He might have also changed the sea colors. I don't know about that one. I don't think so, but maybe. Nice little update though. Cool, Flip, we can take a look at those. Let's do it right now. Because everybody else who has sent me one... Well, Shady's got a couple that he sent me. We'll take a look at all of them. I got about maybe 2 hours and 20 minutes left before I gotta get ready for work. Alright, I see Navy... Oh, Murph just uploaded AB Brewery Park, I'm seeing. That one looks cool. Okay, let's take a look at Navy Pier Field as long as I don't have to go searching too hard for these. Since they're right here. Oh, these are some very bright seats. Woo! I like the entrance on this one. Alright, I'll pull it up. Hang on. Dunes Diamond Casino. Okay, you guys, make sure we save these. I do want to look at... You know what? This is what I should be doing. Sorry, I was thinking in my head here. Okay, hold on. So... Rico... Rico, what is your name on Rico 1379, right? So let's do this. Rico's got Dunes Diamond Casino. This is gonna be the easiest way to add these. Flip of Plan B. I'm forgetting what your name online is. Flip of Plan B Dadbot, right? Okay, my computer just froze. Something's going weird. Okay, we'll look through them, and then you guys just have to remind me. We'll get through them all today. shouldn't be a problem. But anyway, this one's looking really good. This was Navy Pier Field. Let's pull it up. Oh, it is pulled up. There we go. I can't even tell what's going on in my own freaking thing. Yeah, look at this entrance. This is, as Phil would say, thumbnail worthy. Yeah, eye candy off the jump for sure. Sorry, I just got a lot of ideas running through my head too. If Stadium Creator does get an update, like I said, I will get back into this very hard. Let's check this whole area out. I wish we had more memory, just because I'm a little bummed there's no standing room fans here, because it looks so good, but it looks so bare. That was one of the cooler things we did get though lately, was the standing room fans. The Bombs Away Bay and the Beach Club, that's really cool. He's even got like a beach too, where it's like, you got the falls, but it's like, I was gonna say wave pool, but I don't know if that's right, but yeah, what a cool idea to combine this. Where you just have the beach and then boom, you can just walk right into like, it's like a pool, you know, instead of a fountain. That's really cool. And you got the bar splitting it in between. That's a great idea. Yeah, that's excellent. Got the big stage out here in center. Got the lighthouse. So this is like the Navy Pier out here, right? But not the Navy. I didn't even look. Where is it? Jacksonville. Okay. I was like, it's not Navy Pier in Chicago with the palm trees. Homer Cove Beach Club. Pretty splendid. Was the steakhouse on the other side too, right? Yeah. Very nice. Ooh. This is cool. Are these like... Is this like a club or is this like apartments up here? A bar within a pool would be cool too. Yeah, I like that a lot. Take a look at night. Yeah, that's really cool. It's kind of got like a resort vibe, but also like an industrial kind of vibe to it too. And tropical. It's just a good blend. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like how this is just like floating up here with the suites. Like how you just got the windows with nothing below, but then you got the tower to hold it up from the entrance. Yeah, I think all stadiums look better at night, honestly. Oh, that's cool. You get using the scoreboard walk as like tickets. A good place to get your tickets at. Let's do one of these too. Yeah, really nice work. For a monorail going around the stadium, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, stadiums just look good at night, don't they? Not much else to say about it. I'm not missing anything, am I? We'll just kind of taking a look around here. Is there anything down here that I missed? It's on the stairs. We got the entrance back here though too. That's cool, it goes all the way through. Are the Seawolves a real team? Like, is that a minor league team? Or is it just a name? Yeah, look how good it looks right there. Like, that's thumbnail worthy as hell right there. Look how cool that looks. If I can center it. Very nice. Alright, let's go check out your other one. Publix Park, I think you said it was called? Canoes! I still gotta get a clip of Phil saying that. We could give it the old Halo.
Unfriggin' believable.
As cheesy as that is. I don't know if you guys played Halo, but I always love that announcer voice. Oh, good, Lacrosse. I got loaded up 18,000 times since we loaded that stadium up. Publix Field, here it is, I found it. It's a blank cabin, so that should be right after Publix. Okay. Ooh, this one doesn't like to, this one's gonna have a tougher frame rate for some reason. I wonder if it has something to do with the amount of props that are animated. I feel like I get slowed down parks though when I don't use very many animated props. Oh, this is a big field too. Instead of the badge, it's the unfreaking believable stamp. What an interstate creator. There we go. All right, this is Publix Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. So not too far away from the other one. The triple scoreboard in the background is pretty cool. There's a lot going on in center field. Wow. Yeah, I guess the frame rate's a little bit tougher in this one. I see we got some custom ball pins. Let's take a look at the front. The front looked like it had some custom stuff going on too. This is a Rays replacement stadium. Oh, okay. The Rays could use one. Yeah, the entrance is really cool. That is a lot of stairs props. Like I got the team store right on the entrance too. That's very realistic. Then I assume these would just be gates that... That's kind of cool. These are like gates that open, right? So yeah. Get your ticket scanned here, go through security. Boop, and you're in. I like that. Very well thought out. Oh, look at that with a floating out of town board. That's cool. Very cool, the signs and the scoreboards and the laser ribbons. That's one thing I just don't do, is I don't do anything creative behind home. I really should. Not gonna lie, when it comes foul pole to foul pole on the inside, I tend to phone it in. Ooh, look at this. This little cafe area is pretty cool. A little bit lower so we can see it. Got the food for kids, the bathroom team store combo, nacho stand, little bar. Really nice. Stadium Center, didn't even see it. Let's say Studio 44 over here. Studio, oh, there it is, Studio 44. I thought it said Studio 10 because I read it too fast. Appreciate the shout out. I still think it's crazy that you guys put us in your builds. I never thought that would ever be a thing. I like the busyness of this, all the different levels. The custom bullpens. Waterfall background's a nice touch. You hate when me or Phil says pretty standard around and behind. That can pretty much be my nickname. Standard around and behind. Like when I build a stadium, most of the time I don't even bother looking back there. You know what? I did build a couple this year, I guess, where I did some cool stuff, but it's always an afterthought for me. If I'm doing a minor league stadium, I'll definitely do something different, but very symmetrical, very cool. I like how you covered up, like you used the intentional tox on there to make it different. That's very cool. Ooh, got kind of like a park in the park situation back out here. Got the 44 and the 21, 42. Uh-oh. Do we lose something here? I'm supposed to say like Legends Park or something. I think we got prop glitched right there. Or is it just, no, it's, oh, I see. Legends Park. Got it, got it. Yeah, that's really cool. Reminds me kind of of San Diego, how they have their big like area in center field. That's a great way to do it. Yeah, no, I figured because you're 37 to 11. I figured that was your number. It took me a second, and then I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, this is cool. I got the lights doubled up to make it curve. I've never used this prop, the Creole dugout. That flag's part of it, isn't it? Yeah. It just doesn't move. Yeah, this is great. I really like this behind home plate. Let's do this. We'll go. Oh, let's go back further behind home plate. Thank God you guys build great stadiums, because if I was getting sent just terrible stadiums all the time, I would not want to do this. Okay, it's kind of weird. Oh, I didn't even see this. Where's this? Public's down here. 318, 402. Symmetrical dimensions. Really nice. Good work, dude. So you didn't run into the problem. So I wonder, maybe it's only 10 of each light you can use. Because who was it? Was it Arch that was saying he had that problem last night or 2 nights ago? On Discord, he was saying he could only use a certain light prop so many times. But you have more than 10 of these. Because you have 10 out front here, then you have the ones in the back. I'm not sure how that works then. Must just be certain lights. Yeah, that was Flip. Mark Stevens in the house. You do it again?
Unfriggin' believable.
I feel like that's every single part that you guys send me, though. Double kill, triple kill, killing spree, kill-tacular. AB Brewery. Okay, we'll do that one after. The Flip's got one more I want to check out. I'm going to try and chase it down in the vault because he says it got uploaded under blank canvas. So I'm going to see if I can grab it real quick. God, LaGrassa gets... I wonder what the stats on how often LaGrassa gets fucking uploaded. Okay, I found it. It's been uploaded about 12 to 14 times, like 3 pages worth, since we looked at Flip's first stadium. Purgatory Park, I did get that one. I did see that. I have my list pulled up over here. Ooh, got a lighthouse right down the center. Alright, let's pull it up. This is blank canvas, so if you want to use it, good luck finding it. Well, I guess search for them by username. You just haven't named this one yet? Let's see if we can come up with a name for it. So while we look at this, guys, think of a name. Very beachy. Is this also in Florida? I didn't even look. Nope, no location yet. I feel with the thatch roofs and this kind of thing, it's almost got like a Hawaii vibe to it. Or even like a Caribbean. Actually, it gets more like a Caribbean feel to it to me. Got the lighthouse square away. Another big, huge stairs out in center field. Did you put something here to make this a different color? Oh, it's just a contemporary one? Okay. I don't know why this green looked different to me for some reason. There we go. Try and get the... Well... Let's try and get the Z fighting a little bit underhand, but it kind of messes it up a little bit. Flippington Field. I don't understand why people get off re-uploading the same stadium over and over. Well, it's because they got to re-upload it for Diamond Dynasty, right? Isn't that the problem? What the Flip Park? Ooh, I like this bullpen. Cool little lounge areas over here. Oh, this is cool. This goes over the water. It's kind of got like Bora Bora vibes. Big concourse back here with even more concessions. Did a good job on the symmetry too. I look at the other corners. The other corner kind of like that one too. Yeah, very symmetrical again. Yeah, I'm at the point now because I know we talked about it not that long ago, but I feel like I can pick out a Flip stadium now too. Like I've kind of got your style down. I don't know if I can do it every time, but I think I've seen enough now that, I mean, your dead giveaways, you always do entrances like this out here. Like this is like your signature. Like if I see like this, I'd be like, oh, it's Flip for sure. Oh yeah. Another great stadium. This is one of those stadiums that just goes to show you don't have to put one of the roofs on to make it look good. And you're only at 78% too. You can still do more too if you wanted to. That's the only time for you to know a Flip stadium. I kind of can pick out your outfields. I don't know what it is about them, but I could. TOTG. Oh, we were just talking about that. I'm holding off on videos right now until I know if 26 is going to do anything with Stadium Creator. So for the most part, we're just going to do live streams until we figure out what's going on. Plus, I've had a million things going on in real life that have just prevented me from being able to take the time to do all the editing I need to do. Do one more from behind the stadium. Look at the lighthouse in the background. Can we get the entrance in there too? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm hoping I get the motivation to do more videos, but I mean, if STS doesn't do anything with Stadium Creator in 26, it's probably going to be the end of the channel, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, really good looking field. Oh, what is this back here? That's cool. Using a little island prop there for the water. Would I stream other stuff on here? Maybe. I'll be honest, I don't think anybody really cares if I play anything else. I did play Borderlands the other night and I was just like, Borderlands isn't like the best game to stream. I think I had like maybe 4 or 5 people show up to that one. It's just not really the same vibe, you know? Sanders, I got a bunch from you. I got 3. I got American Airlines, Raymond James, and the Eagle's Nest. Murph had one we were going to look at too. I think we can start going through we'll go through all 3 of yours, Sanders. We can look at some Sanders. Shady's in here. We can look at some Sanders. Oh, I have 4 from you. I have USAA Stadium too. I got one from Obituary Turtle. Who's in here? Let's take a look at Murph's real quick though. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a real super crazy fun stream or anything. When I do these kind of streams, it's a lot easier to interact with the chat. When I'm playing Borderlands and people are shooting at me, it's a little bit tougher to talk to you guys. Honestly, if I do more streaming, it'll probably be if I start doing like Planet Coaster or some kind of creative style game, like maybe what is it called? Like 2 Point Museum. Something that's a little bit slower and creative where I can just stop and look at the chat and just like, you know, like I said, creatively build with you guys. Those are the games that are easier to stream. Chris Johnson on his lunch break. Oh, damn, look at this. Anheuser-Busch Park. Okay, you guys are not prepared for this. This is so much going on. All right, this is Murph's AB Brewery Park, I think it was called. Look at this thing. Holy shit. Murph going above and beyond on the outside of the park. Holy crap. Oh shit. He made boxcars out of the trains. We haven't even seen the inside of the stadium and it's already
unfreaking believable.
I don't think that's going to be a regular thing, but for tonight it's funny. Unless you guys really, really like that, but look at this thing. Holy crap. I feel like I'm looking at a piece of like City Skylines or something. It looks like Coors Field in an alternative universe. Where is this? St. Louis. Okay. Explains the red seats. Using this is always a good idea. I've been doing that. You got the... Ooh, I like how you put the buildings in here. Kind of hides the stairs. You got like the... like this would be like a fake mountain, I'm assuming. That's really cool. Bush beer. Head for the mountains. I don't know why, but I think this feels almost like that would be like an 80s or 90s thing you would see. Kind of like a Disney World feel to it. City Skylines? I'm not very good at City Skylines. City Skylines is one of those games I wish I knew what I was doing more, and I just don't know. I just don't get it. Like, I just keep making grid cities, and it's not... it's nothing fun to watch. But yeah, I love me some City Skylines, too. We're gonna have to pick apart the outside as much as we're gonna have to do the inside here. Yeah, look at all this. You've got the train cars out here. What are you using for? Oh, okay. I thought this was coal on top, but it's the, I see. I see what you did. And using this building that it's going into, fantastic. The Bud Light and the Budweiser trucks going by. ABHQ right there. Oh, dude, we got the helicopter on the roof. Got the brew house in the back. Oh, look at this. Combining these buildings, what a good idea. There's so many different buildings in there. You got like the, what is this called? The manufacturing plant. This is like the office. And then this factory for the stacks. Murph is too good. Definitely one of the best. These custom signs you did are cool too. Look at the beer garden out here. Reminds me of the town that I don't live too far away from called Solvang, California. It's like a Dutch themed town. Yeah, that might be the best beer garden I've ever seen. Yeah, it's really cool. Where's my parks that have this creativity? Jeff, what's going on, dude? Yeah, I don't know. Murph's too good. I can't... See, I feel like you did a great job making this like a major league size park. Because I would only do something like this in like a minor league park. I don't know what it is, but I feel like minor league parks have more creative freedom to do this kind of thing. Look at the windmill back here. Bevo or Bevo, Bevo Mill. I even use like these little things up here too, like windows. Yeah, look at this thing, man. This is great. See, it's you guys making these parks that keeps me motivated to keep doing stuff like this. I love the train going in there. I like trains. Growing up, me and my dad had a train set. Took up like our whole basement. I don't know. The trains thing is so cool. That looks great. I like the structure of the stadium, how this is angled. That's pretty cool. It's not something you see a lot. This whole area back here is cool. Let's look at the entrance too. I did notice some stuff on the entrance. That's more creative than I've ever gotten for the entrance of a stadium. How is this? How did you get the memory to do all this? I mean, you used a lot of the same buildings, which helps. A lot of repeated props. This feels like a model train set. That's what it feels like. Like that's what it feels like a miniature model. Look at this. We've got like a skyway right here. Just to be that guy, I wish we had better train props. Like tracks, like that weren't elevated like this, but I mean, this is fine. But we had like railroad crossing, like things here too, that'd be cool. Yeah, this would be a great franchise stadium. This is, oh, this is just, okay. Oh, this looks nuts at night. Oh, you even changed that to red. Like the sign up there where it says the King of Beers. I didn't realize that the first time, but it's red. Great custom scoreboard. Yeah, man, this build feels alive, if you guys know what I mean. Like it feels very, like the city feels lived in. Like stuff is happening. That's like the best way I can put it. It doesn't feel static. It feels very alive. Yeah, there's a lot packed into this park. This might be the best park I've ever seen with no outfield like seating. Like seating. I guess there's a tiny bit in left, but not much. Yeah, the scoreboard's great, right? This is really cool up here too. The mountain up there, like the fake mountain. Yeah, the scoreboard's really good, this whole area. I mean, it's eligible for Stadium of the Year, why not? Just need some hookers on the corner. Is that a thing in St. Louis? Like a big problem? Murph, am I missing anything? Not sure if you heard, but the UP 4014 shit. Big Boy is going to be embarking on an insane coast-to-coast run this year. I don't even know what that is. Beer Park is inspired from Grant's Farm in St. Louis. It's where AB and the Clydesdale Horses has a small zoo in the real one. That's cool. Yeah, plus the city outside looks really good too. Very nice work, Murph. Certain corners in South St. Louis have been known to have a lot of streetwalkers. The Big Boy is the biggest active steam train in use today. Oh, really? That's cool. When I was a kid, that was what I wanted to be when I grew up, was a train driver. That's what I called it. An engineer. Who else had one? You can start looking at some of A. Sanders's parks. I'll try to look at this real quick. Man, oh, never mind. American Airlines Park. It's thinking. There we go. This one I can tell right away that it's an A. Sanders build just from the picture that came up while it's loading in here. I don't know why. I feel like I can pick out your center fields. This is pretty good, Sanders. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? All right, here's American Airlines Park by A. Sanders. 91. So you got a good city in the background, too. Sam and Dan, what's going on, dude? Yeah, we got a big showing up today, didn't think we got 20 people in here. Custom bullpens. It's a very realistic looking stadium. Let's look around and behind. Pretty standard around and behind, just kidding. Just talking about how he doesn't like it when me and Phil say that. Pretty good, looks very realistic. Like we got the elevated area up here, but this side's different. They're actually underneath on this side. Unless you didn't mean to do it that way, but I think it looks good. Oh, that's definitely intentional. They're two different levels. Interesting that you kept this lower. Because I know it doesn't line up the right way. Ooh, it's this corner. Got the home run deck, but not in home run territory. That's pretty cool. Are these supposed to be like bollards? Or just like baseballs from the fountain? That's cool. Got the whole concourse connected throughout, it looks like. The concessions behind the scoreboard. Having this upper deck is actually really realistic. Having like a kid's zone, that's usually where they are, is like the top deck in the outfield. Or in the corner, like just outside of foul territory, it seems like. For most of the parks I've been to, I feel like that's where I seem to notice them. That looks great. I like the custom bullpens with the signs out here. I can't remember who found this out first. But just this little detail of having this pipe sunken in to make it look like a home plate is pretty cool. Because now that's what I use all the time. Home run! So we have the KNNU and SCTV up here too. Oh, we got the team store down here. That's cool. That looks really good. The city in the background looks great too. Very realistic. Got the custom advertisements down here too. This entrance is nice. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen anybody put this in the middle of it. This fountain. That fits in really well too. Sorry, I was messing with something. Ooh, I like that entrance. That's cool. That's a good idea. This is a great entrance. Holy shit, I like this a lot. I might have to steal that kind of thing. Where it looks like these kind of close. Like these open up. And then you have it covered. That's really good looking. I think, did we lose a tree on the... I feel like one's probably supposed to be there. Prop glitch. Forever prominent in this game. Feels like that's getting worse and worse. A new Detroit stadium? Yeah, kind of. Where is this? Where's our setting? Dallas, Texas. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. American Airlines. Is American Airlines, are they from Texas? I think Southwest is. Oh, this is cool, the bar up here. Target Field kind of has something like that in left field. Where they have like the limestone wall here. It's a little bit farther back. It'd be like if it was over here, but on the other side. Nice. We got another one of these blended in really nice. Take a look at night. See if we get high enough because we want to get that skyline in the background. Oh, you didn't light up the skyline? Come on. That's too good of a skyline to not light up. That would be my only note. Just to make the outfit a little brighter so you get the skyline. It doesn't look bad. Dark like that. I just want to see real quick. Let us put an orange one in. This is all I would do. Make sure it's kind of facing the right way. Can't really slow down here. So that's all I would do. So now I get the skyline shows up a little bit better in the background. That's like the only thing I would do different in this stadium, or just add, I guess. But I think that's too good of a skyline that you made there to not have it be prominent. Because look at that. That's your view from behind home. That's fantastic. Mixing this building up is pretty cool. I'd never use this. We're like mixing it in there. You're trying to figure out how to light up the skyline. So I think Murph is the one that figured it out. You just put one of these orange lights basically, and it's so goddamn bright, it'll light up your whole background. Yeah, look at your whole city. Your whole city looks great. Feels very real. Yep, that's all I would say is just throw that orange light in there. That building is just huge, yeah. It is massive, but when you have it way back like that, it works. It's about the only place to put it that it makes it make sense. Yeah, I like this park a lot. This would be another really good franchise park. Just want to see, what are your dimensions? 342, 330. Okay, so it's within reason. It's a little bit deep of a park, but it's not bad. 330 is pretty realistic. 342, a little deep, but it's still realistic. 415 takes a good shot to get him out in center. I feel like you're gonna get a lot of triples if you're getting it over this way. I think it depends on the speed and the strength of the outfielders, but good work with the custom seating here too. Oh, I didn't even notice that the team store's got the players, the statues out front. That's a cool detail. Yeah, man, this is good. To quote Phil, fan-freaking-tastic. Oh, what am I clicking on? Should we do it again?
Unfreaking believable.
Very nice work. What am I doing? Just finished a stadium called Arch City Park. Would you be willing to give some thoughts when you get through the other? We can look at it real quick. I did see it go by and I was wondering who made it. Yeah, let's look at Arch City Park real quick before it gets buried in the La Grassa maze. There it is. Oh yeah, this is super good, dude. Oh, Arch City Park. Is this in St. Louis or is it named after Archmage Chemish? It's in Columbus, Ohio. Okay. Let me ask you guys this. Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask you guys a question and then I'm gonna make a statement. For all the free agent signings, Do you guys think Kyle Tucker is worth the $240 million that he got? Let me throw that out there first. Because when I saw the Dodgers got Kyle Tucker, I was like, damn, really? They got Kyle Tucker? And I saw how much they paid him, and I was just like, I mean, okay. You want to hear a crazy stat? Do you guys know what the difference between... This is only last year. The difference between Kyle Tucker and Anthony Volpe, you know what the difference was? 7 home runs and 1 RBI. Also 33 in the batting average, but there's 31 at bat difference. Like, he did hit 33 points more for his average. But think about that. Anthony Volpe had 7 less home runs and 1 less RBI than Kyle Tucker last year. Yeah, but here's the thing. The Dodgers don't care. Like, I've seen how the Dodgers... Here's the difference. The salary cap versus salary floor argument, I think there does have to be a floor. The cap... The thing I like about baseball is that if you want to spend the money, it's very capitalistic. You can spend the money if you have it. Why not? I don't think baseball needs a salary cap. I know they said the owners are 100% going to push for it in the... Well, we're going to call it that's going to be a lockout, right? The Dodgers can afford it. So here's the difference. The Dodgers are spending roughly 92% of their profits reinvesting it back into the team. On the flip side of that, the Pirates are reinvesting 17% of their profits. And I think that's the problem with baseball. I think if you want it to be competitive, at some point, like I shouldn't say that there's a rule where you have to reinvest X amount of your profits, because I don't think that's right. But there's got to be something put into place where if you're finishing in like the bottom, let's just say the bottom 2 of your division for like 3 years straight, maybe that's even too short, but something to that effect where you have to be able to do something to get these owners to spend more money, the bottom owners, because they're just lining their pockets and they don't give a shit about the sport, in my opinion. Teams like the A's and the Pirates, there's a few of them. The Twins are another one. Their owners are in it for the profits and not for the love of the game and the love of the fans. They're not in it for the right reasons. That's kind of my take on it. Is the Dodgers spending insane? Yeah, but I mean, they're putting championship teams together. If you want to compete with them, you're going to have to spend your money. That's like saying, you know what? Jeff Bezos needs to stop spending his money because Amazon is just too big. Granted, Amazon, that's a whole other story where Amazon's almost like a monopoly, but it is and it isn't. You know what I mean? Like, people always just say like Elon Musk, no one should ever have that much money. I think it's great that we live in a country where he was able to do that, you know? I don't know. Not to get like political or anything, but just the fact that you can be that successful, to me, I think is a good thing. The Dodgers are deferring all the money they have deferred, billions of dollars. So I think that's another issue. I don't think you should be able to defer as much as they are. I just don't know what the answer to that is. Because if somebody defers the contract and they get traded, are the Dodgers still on the hook for all that money? Or are they buying championships? I don't know how it works. Like, if they're buying championships at a discount and then they trade those players and they're not on the hook for at least like, I don't know, 80% of that contract, then it seems like it's not a very good thing. And like, you guys should know, anything that I say should be taken with a grain of salt, because I don't know the ins and outs of baseball. Like, I wouldn't be the one to ask to have like the most professional opinion on this, but it's just my opinion, you know. Good teams spend money, a roster equivalent to one player's salary on other teams. Yeah. But I don't think that should be on the teams that are spending the money. I think that should be on the teams that aren't spending money. I mean, the one who would probably know more about how it works and would have a more realistic opinion on it would be someone like Flank, who's been in the league and knows the ins and outs more than I do. It'd be kind of interesting to see what he thinks. I still remember JD Drew as a Phillies fan. Man, like the mid 2000s, I feel like it had its moments, like with the steroids and all that other shit, but that was a good time to be a baseball fan. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things too. I got a lot going on in my life, and it's hard to keep up with sports as much, so I don't 100% know everything, and I feel like the world is changing. Sports are changing. I can't even watch an NBA game anymore. I think it might be another hot take, but I think sports betting was probably pretty bad for sports. At least the first couple years. Like 5 years gonna be rough, because there's just so many scandals coming out now of like players and refs and umpires. Or I don't think baseball's been hit by it too bad. As far as umpires and that kind of thing goes. But it's kind of one of those things you had to see, like the game fixes and other certain bets. Like you had to see that coming. You need one of those cups? Dude, let's see. I love this cup, dude. I forgot I freaking had it. Let me see. There it is. Throw it on here. There's one for Twitch. And there's one for YouTube. But that's the mug that I'm using. Owners would have to spend, and players would more than likely have to take the first 3 offers unless they had a good reason other than money. So you can see how the game is with a 3-point line. The Rockies, for instance, shouldn't be used to raise funds for other Monfort investments. I guess I don't know anything about that. That's the other thing too. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever wanted to buy any merch from me or anything like that. The one thing I'm really disappointed with, which I get it's a logistics thing too. I'm not a fan. Like, I'll put it this way. I wish they didn't charge as much as they do for shipping. It kind of sucks. But I don't know if you can buy something off like the merch stores for, let me see. I'm sure it goes by weight. Oh wait, no, you know what? I linked you guys the wrong one. That's not the one I'm using. That's a different one that Phil has. Sorry, here's the one that I'm using. I guess Phil has a bunch of them. I don't have any in my store. But just out of curiosity. That's not bad. Oh yeah, so shipping. So to buy just this, because we use the same thing, we use Fourth Wall, but just for shipping to ship this, they're charging $7.29, which I think is outrageous. But maybe that's because I'm just used to Amazon and getting free shipping. And I put my prices basically as low as I can without me losing money on the products. We don't gotta talk about merch. That's kind of a bummer. I don't want to talk about that kind of thing, but I get like stuff like it'll send me reports once in a while of like how many people put something in their cart and then didn't buy it, and it's like 80% of people that check out my merch store, and I know it's as soon as they see shipping they're like fuck that, and I know I don't blame them at all. Anyway, let's get back to stadiums. This is Arch City Park. Let me get it set up. All right, let's jump into Arch City Park here. You have 2 SC shirts and a Studio 40. You have 2 SC shirts? I know you had the SC TV one. Which other one do you have? Was it the original Stadium Center shirt? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to take everything down and just like redo everything in Stadium Center now that I kind of know what I'm doing. Like new graphics. The shirts I have, I think, are pretty cool. I don't know. I know what I'm talking about, man. My head's always going a million miles an hour when it comes to like my channel and other stuff like that. I have a lot of Studio 44 stuff actually. I have that mug. I have it sitting on. Let me move it. Oh, you know what? I should wipe this off before I show it to you guys. I have a Studio 44 coaster. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's what my mug is on. Then I have 2 Studio 44 t-shirts as well. I know Phil's got 1 or 2 of my shirts. But whether or not you guys support the channel financially, I'm just glad you're here. Just hanging with me. Oh, that's right. I remember. And then it showed up later, right? It looked like it got. You said it got run. It looked like it got run over by like a truck, and the package was all damaged. I do remember you had this conversation with you. That's cool that you got like 2 for 1 that way, though. Because I remember I contacted them and be like, "Hey, this guy says this," and they had you contact them directly. Said teams' funds need to remain with those teams, not other ventures. The Rockies have had huge attendance totals, but very small total salaries. Oh yeah. Well, part of the reason that the Rockies' attendance is so good is because it costs very little to go to the games. Especially if you're gonna go hang out in the upper deck and right, and they have dollar beers all the way up until the first pitch. Dad bod, what's going on, dude? Talking about all kinds of things. Team spending too much, team spending too little. Merch. Stats. I don't know. A little bit of everything. Very cool right field. I like using this building to give it a little color. There's like the, what is this called? Muraled blue house. There's a mural on it. I use this for my Venetian build. Nachos, pizza, hot dog, pretzels. This is kind of cool. You could like rent one of these out. Oh, look at this. All the storage area. This is really cool. That's some good detail. Yeah, the blue's a good accent for it. Yeah, I agree. What does this say? Zumbezi Bay Pool. Oh, I'm gonna do this real quick. Oop. I'm gonna pull it out just a little bit. Just because it's in the shade, a little tough to see. Oh, I stuck it too far. There we go. Ballpen Bar and Bistro. I like that with the lights up top. That's cool. Got the parking across the street. This is a cool. This is museum. Is that what it's called? Round Museum. That's a cool spot for it. Kind of accent out your center field. This bar area is great. Oh, it's like right behind the pool. Need my M's to spend money on Gino Suarez. That's part of the Columbus Zoo. Have I been to the Columbus? Oh, I have not been to the Columbus Zoo. I've been to the Cincinnati Zoo. Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Gardens. I saw Harambe 3 months before his unfortunate ending. Before that whole deal back in 2016. I like that a lot with the people up here. That's really cool. Is that part of the building? Just, yeah. Do we get prop glitched right here? Is this supposed to be down more? Like this? I would think. I mean, maybe not, but it seems like that's what it's supposed to be. Do you like the city? We'll take a look at night in a second here. This is really cool. This looks really good with these three on the light towers, the advertising. Ooh, this is a good corner. We all hate corners, and this one looks fantastic. Under this? Was this not supposed to be a thing? Oh, I see. Okay. So it's not supposed to be there. I gotcha. It just looked like it fit perfectly, like a prop glitch happened. Oh, but you got this railing there. I should have known, actually. Okay. I get you. I would say the only thing I would maybe do then, you don't have to just tell me to shut the fuck up too, but it's like maybe put like a wall here. Yeah, it's gonna hit. If you use the flat wall, just kind of make a wall like this. It might make a little bit more sense, but not necessary. Yeah, look at this corner. Ice cream. Ice cream at a ball game is just a good time. It's like ice cream and hot dogs, man. Really nicely done. Like the TV's back here on the bathrooms. This whole area you can still walk behind. Oh, look at this. You got the tunnel to come through here. And look at there's a scoreboard on the top. Look at the back of a scoreboard, right? Yeah, this is cool. That's a good spot for that. The strikeout meter? Oh, I didn't even see the sign. Arch City Park. We gotta look at it at night. I just like eating. Dude, I love eating. Yeah, this is really nice. Saw something else I want to look at. 2 and left. Yeah, this is great, dude. Oh, look at this. We even got the entrance down here, and I missed that. Oh, it even goes out to like the little park entrance. That's cool. I'll say the one thing I missed over here was the escalators. I got the long ones that come from down here. They go down to the corner. Yeah, again, another great franchise park. Yeah, there's nothing I would change in this. Nothing I would change, nothing I would add. Very realistic. Good city in the background. Oh, I never noticed that. I never used this the antenna prop. I didn't know it lit up on the top. Interesting. Should we give it our one stream only stamp?
Unfreaking believable.
Yeah, this is good. I would play here. 10 out of 10. Is there anything back here? I'm sure I don't miss anything. I got a little entrance. That's about as much of an entrance as I would make too. Just those little gates. Yeah. Definitely put your memory where it counts. You can see it in play. Did I look? I don't think I looked behind home, did I? Pretty normal. Yeah. I was got Columbus up there too. That's Carmen's dad move right there. 11 out of 11. 71 out of 71. Yeah, good work, man. I like this a lot. That is a complete build. Here's the one thing I'm always wondering too. Are stadiums going to carry over next year? I don't think they're going to. I think they need to not carry over too. to get rid of La Grassa in the we talked about this in the last stream too, but to get rid of La Grassa and Costco, because we know they wanted to get rid of Costco. I don't think Parks are carrying over into next year's game. The Vol could use a refresh anyway. I just don't see how they could. Yeah. I know Phil was kind of in a disagreement about that, and I get it from his standpoint, but I think they have to do it. Anybody in the chat want me to check out? We haven't looked at an obituary turtle. Let's look at Purgatory Park. I did see it in Discord. Purgatory Park. Probably just look at Purgatory, right? Oh, look at that, read my mind. Oh, there's actually 5 pages of... There's one called Parking Purgatory. Wow, that is a stadium and a half right there. There's one just called Purgatory. It's as good as you think it would be. All right, let's look at the good one. Purgatory Park by Obituary Turtle. I need 30 stadiums for franchise in 26. Been hoping to use the current ones I'm making. Yeah, but you can always go back and make them better. Ooh, nice. This one's running smooth. I have no idea what the difference is here. Ooh, nothing on. This park is all business. Nothing outside the park except the parking lot. The year of the turtle? Yeah, it really freaking was. Oh, we'll do Dune's Diamond next. Remind me. Yeah, let's do Dune's Diamond after this one. Okay, this one is Purgatory Park in Oakland by that Obituary Turtle guy. Off the jump, it reminds me of a mix. It looks like a mix between Obituary Turtle and almost Fresh 1X, like Doug Masterson. Looks pretty cool. Oh, look at that. What is this? Oh, it's the train bridge. Is that what it's called? Like the light rail thing? Elevated Railway Station is the official name of it. That's cool, though. Oh, look at this up here. Going old school with the lazy river. I like how the outfield seats are broken up over there. I'm supposed to remix a Fresh 1X Stadium, but I can't get his vault to load for me. He's changed his name a couple times. Let me see. What do I have him down as when I check his stadiums out? I gotta pull this up because he's a channel member, so he's in like a completely different file. So look up Masterson _26 or Masterson 1. What do you want? Twitch? Hold on. So I have a bunch of different stuff for him. I have this. And I also have this for him. You should be able to find him under one of those too. If he jumps in here, we'll look at his. He's got a couple stadiums too that he sent me. He's my longest standing channel member. He's at like 9 or 10 months, something like that. All right, let's keep looking at this real quick. Ooh, this is interesting with the kind of like the grass. So this goes up. That's a cool look. Yeah, Turtle with a very complete stadium. Looks amazing. Fuck you. Yeah, I think it's hard to say that Turtle's not number one. You build the most realistic stadiums, I think, out of anybody. They're just so freaking clean, too. Ooh, going through the girders. Ooh, look, we've even got like plants up here, too. Poking through. Like that with the sign. Cool little balcony right here that comes out, sticks out using the lazy river. How do you do it, man? How do you do it? How do you come up with this stuff? The lettering in center, yeah. I know. Yep. Using this, I started stealing this too with the concourse pieces. I did that with my Motor City Park. Yeah, this is really, what is this? Oh, a little street lamp. Great custom scoreboard. Is there something around the baseballs? Ah, the pipe. Did you guys even notice that? Because I did. And then the red is the normal scoreboard part. This is the scoreboard flipped around. Yeah. That's really cool. This would be like a cool Wrigley Field sign if this said like Wrigley Field. He didn't say he just started building stadiums in this year's game. Didn't he say? I don't know. Is this your first year of building stadiums? I can't remember, Turtle. It's been a crazy last year for me. I had so many things happen. Yeah, just fantastic, man. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Brick and concrete, that mixes together pretty well. You started in 24? Okay. But you didn't start posting until this year, right? I like how this is broken up right here. Welcome to Purgatory. I think the first one I ever looked at yours was Root Canal Park, right? That was either the first or the second one. Because you said you thought of the name when you were getting a root canal done or something like that. Your first stadium was uploaded New Year's last year, so you're like basically done on a year then, Rico. I started in August of 23. I think August 1st of 2023 is my first YouTube video. Yeah, even behind home looks good, dude. I really like this. This was cool. Using this prop. Didn't really so much detail that had. That was so flush. Root Canal was your first at the end of 24? Okay. I would like to do the night shot down here where we're sitting with the crowd. Yep, another one.
Unfreaking believable.
Turtle is a master. If anybody should have a YouTube freaking channel, it's Obituary Turtle. The hell am I doing with one? The goat's in left field entrance. Oh, I did see the goat from that back little area. We were doing that last shot, yeah. OT builds are always goated, yeah. I used to think I was pretty good. Then you guys all came along, and I was like, oh well, okay, I'm pretty average. I don't know. The more I look at this, it makes me mad. Turtle makes the stadiums I strive to make. All right, let's look at. Shit, you have to remind me. Dunes Diamond, right? The press box is super cool, yeah. You feel that? Yeah, I don't even know why Phil's holding a contest this year. I think, no offense to any of you guys, but I think, oh shit, I think my Xbox account is broken. I can't find any stadiums from Doug. Do you know of any specific stadiums that I could look up? Yeah, give me 1 second. Oh, tell me I'm using too much. I'll have to reset it. Oops, not that one. Look up 3 Towers Park, like with a number 3. Oh, he put a note in this one. He said Masterson 26 isn't registering. He said Fresh 1-X should be the name that it's under. For the last name that he sent me. What is untitled spreadsheet? Oh, never mind. Rock me for a second. So I think the person who would probably give the best run for Turtles money would be shit. No, I'm blanking on their name. Because they haven't been around for a little while. Let's see if I can find it on my list. Jace Schiff, there we go. I think Jace Schiff would be... Jace Schiff and Turtle are probably my number 1 and my number 2 for this year. Not that anybody else isn't good. I just think those two have consistently... Every time I've looked at their stadiums, I've been like, holy shit, every time. Okay, Dunes Diamond, right? What's the name of it? Is Rico still in here? Better be, because I'm looking it up. There it is, Dunes Diamond Casino. Oh, I was just looking at this on, what is it called? Discord. And I have a question for you about the stadium. But right away, my favorite part was this. Not gonna lie. When I saw this area, I was like, that's cool. You guys can't see what I'm looking at. This part right here. I don't know why. When I saw this, I was like, that's cool as hell. Like the train tunnel. How the fuck did you do this? Oh. What is this? Oh, it's just... Okay. Concourse pieces. That makes sense. This area I thought was super cool. Anyway, let's back up and look at the whole thing. The Las Vegas Nuggets. Y'all inspire me to build these parks? I think you're inspiring us, dude. We'll get a little sideways rotation since you're of a very vertical area behind home plate. Little excavation site, yeah. I don't know, this is the whole like Wild West theme I thought was really cool. Ooh, not standard behind home. Look at that first. Everybody's very elevated in this one. pretty cool. Like with the curves here, these like stands kind of look like waves. Ooh, get the advertising up here. Interesting. Okay, let's go back behind home plate and take a look at the whole thing. Hooters. There is a Hooters right by... There used to be a Hooters casino, actually. I don't even know if it's still there. I haven't been back to Vegas in a couple years. I used to go like 5, 6, 7 times a year, and I just haven't been back. Too much stuff to take care of. So this is my question when I saw it. What do these gas station pumps represent? Slot machines. I'm an idiot. Yep, they're slot machines. I got it now. As soon as I saw it with the stools in front, they're slot machines. I gotcha. When I first looked at it, I was like, I don't get it. When you post it on Discord, 100% get it now. Slot machines in the outfield. He's got 56 pages. Jesus. It's almost as many as Arch. I think Arch is in like the 70s or 80s now. Very cool left field. I've seen people do this before too for their structure of the stadium using the scoreboard. Pretty cool. We got the Luxor in the background. Oh, you even put Luxor on it. Yep, Mandalay Bay. So this would be New York over here with the roller coaster outside. Very cool. I'm trying to think, what is next to New York? I think it's Park MGM. MGM Grand used to work there. Hello. One of the 2 Vegas casinos I worked at. I like this though. That's very cool. It must have taken some time to make these signs. Holy shit. How many pieces is that? They're all made the letter I. Is that what it is? Yeah. So if this is MGM Grand, right across the street right here, what are they called? There's the most sketchy looking apartments in the world that right here. I can't remember what they're called. They could still get the Las Vegas. They could still get the Athletics name. It just missed the first process. That's all that is. Because they're saying it's too generic. It doesn't stand on its own merits, but it doesn't mean that they won't be called the Las Vegas Athletics. They just have to prove why they should get that name. It's a little bit more difficult, but it's not over. I think they should just change the name anyway. Get the Hooters restaurant out here. Like I said, there was a Hooters casino and restaurant that was like right there. It would have been actually right over here. Because this is where the Tropicana once stood. The Tropicana was not very great. Yeah, I really like this whole excavation site area over here. Really cool theme. Well, that's cool. We remade like the Vegas sign. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. That real sign is like right down over here. You don't think they should be allowed to call the Athletics or the A's? They should just rebrand the whole team. Why the F not? I actually haven't seen them. We used to, for a while, me and Phil were getting a lot of Las Vegas stadiums submitted. Oh, I just noticed like how wonky the corners are here, like the wall dimensions. It's cool how this is like a desert floor. I think John Fisher is one of the owners that really needs to go, though. He is not good for baseball. Dunes Diamond Casino. Oh, look, it's this GGBL up there too. was deleted 1/4 of the stadium building after seeing all these awesome stadiums. Give you some ideas and inspiration. That's the whole point. To try and give you some inspiration for new stuff. This looks really cool from the outside. Is this the show thing? Show office? Yeah. Okay. Las Vegas Nuggets would be good. I don't know if they would get that just based on there being a Denver Nuggets basketball team, but hey, you never know. The Nugs. Yeah, I saw Jeff McNeil got traded to Oakland. I actually asked my buddy about it, because he's from this area. My buddy's friends with him. And I was like, dude, I felt so bad for Jeff when I found out he got traded to the A's. And his response was, nah, he doesn't care. He's just trying to get his 10 years in to get his pension. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's one way to do it. Las Vegas should have the Super Bowl almost every year. It's so fun that week. So no, what, San Francisco this year, right? I've been to one Super Bowl. I had tickets for another one and I sold them. I went to the one in 2008 and I sold my tickets that I got for free for the 2016 Super Bowl. I had every intention to go, and then the guy offered me $8,500 outside the stadium for my ticket, and I said, okay, here you go. Show me the cash. He had it on him. Done deal. Me and my buddy sold our tickets, and we watched it from Marley's Bar in Phoenix. Marley, he used to play for the Phoenix Suns. Now he's got his own bar down. I think it's still there. I guess I haven't been there since, man, what was that, 2016? Haven't been there. Vegas Gamblers makes sense, or Vegas Knights. Well, I mean, the Vegas Knights are the hockey team. The Vegas Voyeurs gonna have peepholes in the outfield walls. Sorry, Phil, I don't think they'll be called the Gamblers. I don't think they would. I don't think MLB would allow a team to be called the Gamblers or anything that promotes gambling, because, you know, they're still marketing towards families and kids. The Vegas Jokers, that could be kind of cool. I remember before Las Vegas, the year I left in 2014, the last year I lived there, I used to play NHL 14 a lot on PlayStation. And then my expansion team was Vegas, and I called them the Las Vegas Scorpions. Gamblers with FanDuel armheads. I want to go to LA when they host just weekday the convention center events. Tell them that the Rockies' projected second baseman is a guy named Amador. If he doesn't care about cheap ownership, then Colorado has a place for him. Anyway, very nice work. We can give it the old
Unfreaking believable.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Very unique. The Vegas Sinners. I don't know if if it's even still a thing. Is the Lingerie Football League still a thing? Because it was when I was there. And their team is called the Las Vegas Sin. I don't know if that's still a thing, though. I met the quarterback, though, once. Ran into her on the street. For the Las Vegas Sin. I was like, don't you play for the football team? She's like, yeah. Okay. That's cool. I don't even remember her name, if I'm being honest. It was so long ago. The Las Vegas Tourists. Just a bunch of people taking pictures. Oh. They should call them the Whales. Like the high rollers. The Las Vegas Whales. Nah, that's a stupid name. Forget about that. Super Bowl experience on Super Bowl week. Been to San Diego and Vegas. Both the ones I went to were in Phoenix. The first one was when the Giants wrecked the Patriots' perfect season. That's the one that I went to. When A's moved to Vegas, Otani is demanding a trade. The hookers. Oh, let me mark this one down. Anybody else got one we want to check out right away? Otherwise, I can keep going down my list. Oops, not that. That's the wrong color. Give me 1 second. I gotta update this. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. My ex-girlfriend's dad won World Series tickets years ago on the radio. The Subway Series, Yankees Mets 2000. He decided to see how much he could scalp them in front of the stadium and sold them to an undercover cop and got put in jail for the night. Oh no. Oh, that's rough. When he got home, the radio station had called him to see how he enjoyed the game. He had to lie about it on the air. All right, see you, Chris. Keep the money. There was no money. Oh, that's right. You're up in Canada. International crimes. There's Masterson. We were just talking about. We couldn't find you in the vault. Doug Masterson, the longest running. Doug, let's take a look at your stadiums, dude, because you've sent me a couple. Let's look at Tri-Globe Park. Because I haven't looked at that one yet. That was the latest one you sent me. Whoops. How do I make a dash? There it is. If it says Tri-Globe for Phil, is that okay if I look at it? Has Phil seen this yet? I'll look at it anyway. At first it was Randall Park, but if you wanted Bert Garvin, I'd be curious. Oh, good. He's seen it? Okay. Just as it said, normally I wouldn't ask, but since it said for Phil. But I'm pretty sure I saw this on one of his videos, right? But yeah, Doug, I was just mentioning how you're my longest running channel member. Appreciate it, buddy. Stadium creator. All right, so here's Tri-Globe Park in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Those are most of your parks are, right? Asbury? Or was that Fresh? I was gonna say, is that Fresh 1X? You are Fresh 1X. Because one of my favorite ones was still the futuristic one you did. This one looks really cool too, though. Ding. Ooh. Okay, I do remember this. I remember seeing this on Phil's, I think. Because I know I never went in and looked at it myself yet. But this looks familiar. Real crazy. What is this building? The conventions. Oh, it's the convention center. It looked yellow, but now that I see... Yep, I get it. I remember the canoe being up there behind center, or the center behind home plate. My only vault only works with Fresh 1X, no? It's an underscore, not a dash. I'll have to remember that. With a dash, okay. Because that's what I have for you in my notes. Yeah, look at these. All the layers. Really cool scoreboard back here. I like the sunken down tree. There's like a big plant. This is what I remember. I remember the canoe being back here. Canoes. Can push that button. I don't know how to describe your parks, but they have a certain like feel to them. And I don't know how, it's like they remind me of like a mall for some reason, but they don't look like a mall. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I can always tell your parks with the verticality and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, man. You get what I mean? That's good because I don't even know what I mean. It's like, I don't know if it's because of like the layers, like the escalators. I don't know. It just feels like I'd be walking around in a mall, but then all of a sudden there'd be like a baseball game going on also. Like they almost feel like an outdoor mall. An outdoor mall stadium. I like these back here. Holy crap. That's cool. With the little, these little cutouts. This is nuts, man. There's so much going on. There's always so much going on in your stadiums. I honestly think yours are some of the stadiums I spend the most time in just to make sure I don't miss anything. Like when I started doing videos on them and stuff like that, I look around. I like the escalators down here with the plants going up. That's really cool. Oh, you have stairs in the middle of the escalators? That's cool. Oh, that's kind of cool with that in the middle. Ooh. That's fun with the grass. I never use grass 1, I always use grass 2. I just like the darker green color. Like for this. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. So I'm just, for not talking, I'm just kind of taking it all in. Got some more cutouts in here. I like these. If this is in New Jersey, I don't know why. I feel like the stadium would be very warm. And I'd want to be in here with the AC. I don't know what the weather is like in Asbury, but I can't imagine it's like too hot in the summer. That's cool, combining the decks. Is that the ice cream place? Yeah. Yeah, you just like blended so many buildings. You got the tree house over here too for the lounge. That's pretty cool. Just, are these people sunk down or the chairs just that huge? Oh no, they're sunk down, okay. Oh, then they got the TVs. Look how good that looks. The lounge of the TVs, which is funny. What if you're watching it on TV? You're too lazy to turn around. Home run. Bam. Atlantic City Casino Stadium vibes since it's in New Jersey. Yeah, I could see that. I like the big advertising here. Kind of completes this area. Look at this. Even above the bar, there's a little entrance. That's cool, then you go up either way. Man, you just have like so many little sections that it's so cool. Look at the bars up here. This is cool down here with the trees, like the little plants. Oh, this trash can must be part of the building, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you're really good at blending props together. Do a lot of just like little things too. Like how you have this just connecting up as one piece. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's that building. Okay. That's cool. Let's look at night. Let's over here with these guys. Where's the dog? I hear the dog. $51,000 too. That's a huge stadium. All right, we gotta find the dog. Ah, there it is. I heard the dog barking. Doggy doggy. The freaking crime they took the other dog out. Hey guys, let's take out the dog and leave the fucking kaiju in. This one had a hard time uploading. A lot of people are having uploading issues. I wonder if they're doing something with the servers. I wonder if that's like a sign. If they're fucking with the servers, getting ready for the next game. I don't know though. I don't really know how that works. I could see it maybe being a thing though. Chase, I remember you. I think I made you a minor league park, right? I can't remember what it was called because it had some crazy fucking long name, but it was in Wisconsin, right? Was it neuroscience? Was it neuroscience field? I mean, like, I think I counted. I made like 86 stadiums so far since 23. You had too many standing. Oh, is that what it was? You deleted standing room people only, then it uploaded? Somebody else said that they had that too. Where they took out some standing room fans, and then it uploaded for them. So maybe that's something to remember. Yeah, very cool. All the stadiums carried over, Chase, so it should still be on there. It's probably not under Sewell 21 anymore because something happened with my name where you can't like search stadiums by my name anymore. Yeah, the upper deck windows are cool. Yeah, Chase, if you just search for it by name, you should be able to find it. Although I still think stadiums are not going to carry over to 26. Should we do it again for this stadium?
Unfreaking believable.
Yep, another fantastic park. Let me pull this back up. Sanders, are you still in here? Or let's Shady, you've sent me a couple of stadiums. Which one do you want to look at? I've gotten a bunch from you. You got Raptor Den, Pirate Cove, SC Bass Pro Park. I think those are the only 3A we haven't looked at of yours. What time is it, by the way? 7:50. Got about maybe 25 minutes, and I gotta get ready for work. I checked all those out on a previous stream. Oh, did I? Okay. I would not be sad if they didn't carry over if it leads over to basically declutter the vault. I don't think they're carrying over. I don't think there's any shot. I always do this. Let me just check out the forums and see if anybody's posted anything new. Not really. And nothing on the forums worth looking at. If anybody else have any parks they want to check out, otherwise I can jump into another one on my list that I have gotten submitted to me that we haven't looked at yet. A. Sanders has a couple. No Love has a couple. The Southpaw 27, that's a new one. I don't know that name. Just the remix. Yeah, I don't want to get into remix stadiums yet because that's going to be on Phil's stream. Little Canyon has been the only one you haven't seen. Honestly, if SDS updates SC and it actually gives us some stuff for SC, I wouldn't mind if they didn't carry over either. Make one more, yeah, dude. Make one more for the year, end of the year contest. That last one was really good though. Probably had like a month, I think, until, well, maybe 3 weeks until Phil gets his Stadium of the Year contest going. Like I said, I'm at this point, I'm in the boat where even if they made Stadium Creator with DLC packs, you had to pay like $10 for each pack, I would be totally fine with that if it got us more content. I'm gonna catch a Little Canyon. Well, let's look at Little Canyon then. I don't think we've looked at a Murph Stadium yet. Oops. Little Canyon. Iron Shield by Arch. I don't know if I've seen that one or not. I started a new build on Friday. I need to send my last 3 stadiums to Phil. I've already seen them? Okay. Oh, you're Southpaw 27? We'll look at that one after this one. We'll look at Kilby Yards after Little Canyon Field, because Little Canyon's already loading in. Yeah, man, I was like, I don't recognize that name. The Southpaw. Do you watch Phil's channel too? Brandon Ross. I don't think I remember that name. You're dead. That's definitely the first one you've sent me, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, damn, Murph. This looks cool. This is like in the Grand Canyon? Jesus. Arizona? Could be. Let's be lazy and switch this over. Stream Deck's too far away. First world problems. Emerald Park? I've seen an Emerald Park. No, I made an Emerald Park. I made Emerald City Field. That's what it was. That's probably what I'm thinking of. So this is Little Canyon by Murph. Do all the work on the canyon outside of here, though, before we get too deep. Very cool. Ooh, you got like the stands built up into the canyon. That's cool. Do you guys remember when I made Red Rocks Rest Stop? I think that's like one of my only desert builds, but I really like the way that one turned out. That was back in 23. Sometimes I forget how many stadiums I've made. Look at this. This is really cool. You watched Phil before? I've never submitted anything. Hey, you gotta start submitting your stuff, dude. We're always looking for a new parks and inspiration. Yeah, that is really cool. Oh, you got a little boat going through here? Oh, so that's why it's like a bridge that the boat can go through. Cool scoreboard walk. I really like this area, this corner up here. Oh, look at, you even got stuff underneath here. That's cool. Let's see something. You did with the end cap because of the, yeah, the fences. That makes sense. No biggie. Oh, look at the bridge. You even realized that there was a bridge right here. That's pretty neat. Canoes! Yeah, I said we'll check out the Iron Shield one in a little bit. We'll check it out after Kilby Yards. Very cool, the desert theme here, Murph. Let's get this on. There we go. It's a little bit less jazzy. It's supposed to be set on hip hop. Oh, that is just all that building. Interesting. I don't remember this looking like this wall texture. I never use this building though either. You got this covered up by the. This is a very Murph move too, to give the buildings their own concourse texture kind of thing. Something outside your norm? I don't really know what your norm is though, Murph. I couldn't like. I feel like I know a Murph stadium when I see one, but I couldn't tell you. I couldn't like define your style in any particular way. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I feel like you do a lot of different things. Like you've done Major League, you've done Minor League. You've just done a lot of different settings. You know what I mean? Like you don't have one thing that you really like hard pat stick to. This is cool up here. Man, the theme of this freaking stream is just everybody using the ice cream shop. It is a good prop though for that. Okay, you got the stairs back here. That's good detail. Little bar and lounge area behind the seats. That's cool. Oh, look at this. This even goes down here to the bathrooms. Murph with the detail. Is this contemporary upper deck? Yeah. Whoa. That is a lot of those things put together. That little Humvee thing. Okay, enough of that. I don't know why I started playing with the car. Turned into a 5-year-old for a second there. That's cool. The convention center outside, the museum. Wait, did you combine something here? Or is this just this building? Is this? Why does this building look different to me? I thought it was more white than brown. Is it just the lighting? Huh. The bridge is stuck or something. Oh, it's going down still. The reflection of the rocks? Oh, okay. That could be it too. Oh, dude, I didn't even notice these up here. the clubhouse seats. That's cool. It'd be like a pretty cool spot to watch the game from. Yeah, look at that view. That's pretty dope. Let's do from this side this time. Got the canyon a little bit at night. Very nice. Like, I will say, yeah, this is outside your norm, but you did a really good job on it. I just noticed the fountain in the hotel out there in right field, too. Yep, Murph's the GOAT. Where the hell's Sandman Dan been? I feel like we haven't seen Sandman Dan in a while. He's got to defend his title this year. Looks like shit, Murph. Yeah, Murph, what the fuck is this? Bunch of bullshit. Sandman Dan was here and I missed him? Did I say hi to him? I gotta move my camera. My camera's blocking a bunch of shit, too. I have the chat like right behind the camera. Oh, look at this out here. That's cool. Oh, excuse me. Yep. Pretty dope.
Unfreaking believable.
Can any of you guys name the event that has to happen in Halo to make them say that? If you cannot be impressed. These more canoes. I will say, as somebody who's played Halo, I have only got him to say that once. He said something a couple times in response, so he just said, "Peace out, boys." Fuck. He probably did. Screw this guy. What was I doing? I was probably still concentrated on somebody's stadium. I feel bad I missed him, though. I feel like I could make a video of just, like, music with just panning shots of you guys' stadiums. It was really early? Yeah, there's a lot of guys that we haven't seen in a while. Shit, I got time for maybe 1 or 2 more stadiums and I gotta get ready for work. I didn't realize how late it was getting already. Let's check out Kilby Yards by Southpaw. AKA Brandon Ross. What? He was in here earlier, I don't know if he still is. Jedi Yank is another one that I haven't seen in a while. Like a long time, actually. Let's see, Kilby. Kilby Yards. Expansion for a team in Salt Lake City. Yeah, like when was the last time we saw anything from Jedi Yank? He was one of the OGs. He was like one of the first guys that found my channel. He won the first ever Stadium Creator Showdown. Ooh, this looks pretty good so far. Alright, so here's Kilby Yards. Ooh, he's got like a double deck ball pins kind of thing going on back there. This is pretty cool. It's kind of got like a blend of old school, new school. No updates killed the motivation of some of the builders. Yeah, me included. As part of it, I just had a rough year too. Hopefully 26 will be a little bit better. Where's this set? Oh, Salt Lake City, yeah. It's an expansion team for Salt Lake City. I said that out loud and freaking forgot already. This is cool. Cool little standing room area with the... Oh, you got like a standing table? Not really what you would call that. Blending old school and new stadiums, using a lot of brick. Yeah, kind of like the Sluggish Moth vibe going into. Sluggish Moth has been gone for a little bit too. It seems like well, I don't know. I think he's been at Phil's premieres. Yeah, because he's got like the new, it's like the new school kind of the lower deck, but then the upper deck definitely has old school vibes to it. I like using this up here too. I like the scoreboard a lot where it shows like the batter and the pitcher and their stats. One of my favorite scoreboards. Ooh. That's really pretty for the batter's view. It's almost got like a Philadelphia Atlanta vibe kind of mixed in. These are cool bullpens with the elevation, the kind of how it's double decked. Oh, look at this! Even have like a little tunnel going down in under the stands. That's really cool. Like a player entrance. And then having this railing blend into this railing is really cool. That looks really nice. I always use it with the benches too, but I never put the fans there. It'd be kind of cool if we had like standing player models. Good spot for the Buddy M's. Oh, you've got the let's fix this. There we go. Now we're looking at the game, not the wall. I like the camera well up there. That's a cool spot for it. Oh, it's an anomaly. We never used it. I never use anomalies anymore. Yeah, batter's eye anomaly. That's probably the best use of this building I've seen. Because I've always said I like this building. I hate it for a batter's eye. But for the top of this, that blends in so well. That's really cool. Like these two bricks are close enough that... And with the green on green, yeah, that's really good. Carmen's dad, what's going on, dude? This is in the chat. He's Brandon Ross. What is he? The Southpaw 27 is his name in the vault. Yeah, this is the first thing of his I've ever seen. And so far, I'm liking it. Yeah, if you guys haven't ever checked out Carmen's dad streams, definitely go do that. They're a lot of fun. I've been checking them out lately. Does a little bit of MLB The Show. Does a little Watch Dogs. Sometimes he throws in a history lesson. Southpaw 27. Yeah, man, this is good. I'm gonna link this real quick. Oh, if it works. There we go. Check out Carmen's dad. You can click that link to check out his channel. If it works, I don't know if it actually works. Emerald Park was my first ever park. You can check that out. See where I started. Kill yards just a second. Damn. This is only your second park. That's freaking impressive. Custom scoreboard up there. This double deck thing built into the... Because this, you have like the St. Louis Stadium built, right? Yeah, but you just built around the St. Louis Stadium. That might be the best I've ever seen that this building like blended into something else. Because if you didn't know the shape, I don't think you would know that it's there, other than like the steakhouse sign, well, and the big car sign. But you covered it up really nicely. You got like the Wrigley seating. Really well placed advertising. You got the name of the park up here. The perfect spot for the out of town board too. Scoreboard walk is great there. Concessions are blended nicely, or blended in. This is red thing. Oh, it's part of the building, okay. This is cool. Throwing this building in here with the picnic tables. Even the stairs come down to this area really nice. Yeah, this is good. You can bring this up a little bit, but yeah, it don't really matter. I feel like you just wanted to get like the same level of roofs, which I get what you're going for. Down here, you won't even be able to tell. Oh, check this out. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this with the windows. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Kind of has like an 80s feel to it. See, like this, it's too bad we can't click the dugout and like change the railing colors. Because if that was green, that would be perfect. I mean, you probably could. See if it would let you. No, not enough. Yeah, you could do it. It would be a pain in the ass and a lot of work. And a decent amount of memory, but I guess you could do it. Yeah, man. If this is only your second park, that is freaking impressive. Have any feedback? I mean, the only thing we haven't done is looking at night. I got nothing, dude. Like, this is very, very complete. Here's my feedback. Fucking, where the hell have you been? Send us more parks. I could say something if you wanted me to get really, really nitpicky, and that would be it. Just because I just saw it now. Yeah, even these up here are cool. Like the signs and everything. I would say like just this. Pull it forward a tiny bit just to fight that Z fighting, and that's it. Because now we don't get it. Z fighting is one of those things. It's a take it or leave it. Like if you're out here and you're getting Z fighting like this, who freaking cares? When you're in the stadium and you're playing a game and you're not getting it, then yeah. That is a really cool center field. Like that's a really pretty, that could be a freaking thumbnail right there too. As I said, second park. This fucking beats stadiums that I make now. Ooh, I like the scoreboard up there too. Yeah, man, I got nothing on this one. This is pretty perfect.
Unfreaking believable.
No canoes. Who cares? You can throw a canoe in here if you really wanted to make Phil happy. Yeah, blending these in, dude. This is so good, man. A Nashville expansion stadium? I hope Nashville gets a team in real life. Shit. That is my alarm to, it's like, hey, you need to get your shit together, get ready for work. Yeah, that's gonna have to be our last one. I didn't realize how late it was. Ooh, I gotta exit this. Now let's go back to this real quick. Oh, fuck, I didn't know it was that late. Carmen's dead. You're anti-canoe? You the PFK Nun Club? You're out too, Scotty? We'll see you later. I gotta run too. Shit. I should have wrapped up like 5 minutes ago. That alarm means it's like, hey, you have no time left. Alright guys, I hate to run on such short notice. I just did not realize that it was this late already. Ooh, my controller's about to die anyway. Oh, I might jump back on tomorrow too, depending on if I get my stuff done in time. All right, dudes. Yeah, I hate to run on such short notice. We'll probably jump back on tomorrow. I'd say like 75% chance. I'm sorry, I'm closing everything out here. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. A lot of really good parks. I got a whole list of more things to go through. If you guys are around tomorrow, stop by. We'll check out some more. And I really gotta go. I'll see you guys.